Before I begin, I have a public service announcement, a PSA. This may not be suitable for minors, and you may not want to hear this because of the graphic content. It is about a very difficult subject, so if you need to turn off the radio or turn down the sound, please do so now. This is my one and only warning to you. This is graphic and powerful, and you're not going to want to miss this. So let's ride. Question: who has the biggest balls? Are they in America or in another country? What is the definition of balls? Basically round with internal mass. Let's make a list as we bust into who has the biggest balls. There are wrecking balls, blue balls. Well, those are most likely created by a ball and chain, obviously. The AC/DC rock band giant ball and chain. There's balls that you grab and throw hard as you can, landing straight in the gutter. The proverbial gutter ball. Cow balls. Never had, never will. But I'm a big fan of spaghetti and meatballs. Now everyone has had their hands on that. I know as I'm speaking, you're creating your own list, searching for who has the biggest balls in the world. And they just might be the most expensive also. To help you out, let's add a few cliches to get a hold of today's subject. We have all heard, "I'm not busting your balls." Oh, but you are. They have a set on them. That's pretty ballsy. Ball busters? I've got them by the balls. So as you start looking at all the balls in the world, one could conclude that they're balls that generate excitement, desire, passion, even lust for these round objects. This set of rounds has the ability to make millions of people do what they want you to do. And it's not surprising to see who is holding these balls right in front of your face. So now that I've gotten you peaked, and you're trying to figure out whose balls I'm talking about, it's time to uncover these balls. Show them off for the devilish balls that they are. So now for the unveiling. Drum roll, please. I give you the two biggest balls in the world. The Powerball and the Mega Ball. Not what you're thinking, huh? Let me describe the power of these two balls. They generate more income than any two balls ever have. They have the ability to let me rephrase that. They have the balls to take your last dollar out of your wallet. I mean, they are the definition of heartless balls. They take and take and take, and then they give back. But not so fast, my friends. They don't give back. They cut you in on a share of the pie. The truth is, they have the American public by the proverbial balls. Whether you're male or female, as long as you're over the age of 18, they've got you by the cojones. Even if you don't have cojones, they've got you. They hold you in the palm of their hands and turn you upside down. Then they shake you till your money comes out and you put it on the counter, buying a piece of these balls. To have and to hold sounds like something to be holding for the rest of your life. For many who were once addicted to love, they are now addicted to these balls. They have their own giant billboards, TV ads, bus signs, exposing you to their size and power, showing you the control they have over you. And the Americans show their true love by spending, last year alone, nearly $98 billion buying these tickets. Now, that's a lot of money coming out of the American pockets on chance and hope. And for those of you who don't know, chance and hope has left the building like the money in your wallet. But nonetheless, People cannot stop themselves from putting down their money to purchase these balls. Let's face it, people love big balls. The bigger the better. 1.52 billion is, I believe, the largest ball so far. But there will be a $2 billion ball in the future. Hey, sky's the limit. Plus, it benefits the schools. And everyone wants to help the schools, right? The three biggest states that spend $9 to $10 billion on the lottery last year were California, New York, and Florida. Citizens looking to be millionaires and billionaires. Did I say it helps to educate our children? Well, in the great state of California, Californians spend an enormous amount on the lottery. But surprisingly, the California school system rates 47th in the country. So obviously, schools don't seem to be the winner. Who's the winner? The big winner is the federal government that comes in and takes its share. Then you have the state that comes in and takes its share of money. And then you have the governing entity, the company that runs the lottery that takes its share. Then you. Now remember, it is you, a private American citizen, that took all the risk in playing the gamble. And they take no risk and reap the rewards. It truly pays to be the government. So the moral of the story is, America is addicted to these enormous powerful balls. Even the name projects power. Power that you have to have at a cost you can't afford, with money you just give to the government. You know, when I started writing this, I wanted it to be comedic, truthful, fun, to shine a light on what American behavior is and does when influenced by the media. The media tells you it is good to play Powerball and has created to help the American appetite for addiction. And like all addictions, they seldom are good for the American people. I also know nothing I've said will change the American mindset. After all, we are gamblers playing a game against people who never lose, as we are trying to become winners. But know this, the vast riches of Las Vegas are built on the money you have gambled away on a loser's game. I'm Harley Ryder, focused on America. And that's the way it is.